Here, Mr. Pierce home. It is about 1 o'clock on March 27th. Gonna look at the repairability of this roofing system. Some things we want to point out are there are damaged shingles that overlap with the ridge vent and ridge cap. This shingle is going to be nailed and held in place by fasteners that are underneath here. In order to try to even repair that, right, you've got to look at taking this ridge vent and ridge cap off. Now, ridge cap is installed or stair step, so I can't get to the fasteners and remove these and then nail them back in without working all the way back, right? And we can even see there when I'm starting to pick that up, if I was trying to remove that, it's going to leave damage on these shingles there. So this would require, even to try to do that, we require fully removing this ridge cap and ridge vent to even try to do that, which is obviously, like, the ridge is the place is very susceptible for water damage, so we wouldn't want to mess with this area and risk leaks. Then we move on, and this was here when the inspector was here, but we see there were previous repairs made on the roof. So here was a previous repair. When you look at the previous repaired area, you see that the shingles around it have increased amounts of damage from when they had to be manipulated to install this shingle. So we see the transfer here. So here's another previous repair on the roof. And we see increased amounts of damage right around the repaired area. So this is telling me that this roofing system, these shingles are brittle. If you try to attempt repairs, it's going to reduce the service life of the shingles around it, because it's going to reduce the amount of granules that's on them that protects them from the UV. So that'll therefore wear out the asphalt and the matting, right, which are what protect it from the elements, give it water shedding abilities. So we can see that there. Here's another previous repair. Where you see when these shingles have to be picked up to install a new shingle. We see that it wore these shingles out around it. So there are first signs that this roof is not repairable. Attempting repairs, especially looking at 46 with this claim right now. It's going to damage ridge cap, it's going to damage ridge vent, it's going to damage additional shingles, reducing the waterproofing abilities, the service life of these shingles. This roof is about 13 years old. We got widespread damage. So what we're going to do here is we got this shingle here. It's not overlapped by the ridge cap, so I can actually attempt to pull this one out here and show us what that might look like. So let's hit this here. So okay, those nails out. Maybe one more course up. does say something about being a certainty. So now let's slide these back in place. Seems like hammering and wishing. Well, actually, I did want to point this out. I can already see here some sort of matting transfer. That means these aren't going to shingle reseal properly. And I noticed, oh yeah, so we see these other ones are starting to tear right there. All right, so that is actually tearing the shingles here. It might even be because of fastener placement. But yeah, you see right there between those two tabs too, that's tearing. We are actually already starting to see a good bit of extra granular loss. They feel like they're just losing some of their ability to hold now too. All right, so yeah, you can see that one's hinging more there. So I mean, very minimally invasive what I've done so far. We're already seeing additional damage to the adjacent shingles because the roofing system just isn't repairable, right? So let's put this back in and see what that would look like, and we'd multiply that by 46 and see if that's a good idea or not here. Ooh. So this is the damaged shingle that we removed and replaced, right? But what we're looking at here is this tab here. See that extra granulation creasing, right? That's reducing the service life of this shingle. That tab is bad. See here, right? Here, all right? So you see here. Okay. You see that, right? So these shingles, reduced amount of granules, actual tearing of the asphalt and the matting. So reducing the service life, the weatherproofing abilities, the resistance to UV, to make this roof wear out faster if you attempt repairs, right? It's a brittle roof. So this is not repairable. It's going to cause more damage to the roof if you attempt repairs on this. All right. Now if we were to spread that out and try this 46 times, this roof would be in worse condition than it was pre-loss. So our professional opinion is that this roof needs to be replaced. Repairs should not be attempted. Okay? All right, no more further repairs. If you have any questions, you can contact Chris at Canopy Home Exteriors. Thank you.